We have a 211, a mugging suspect on the run. Suspect may be armed. APB for code 5, suspect in vicinity. A violent parole violator. Be advised, suspect is armed. Single robbery suspect in vicinity. Be advised, suspect is in possession of a firearm. Wanted murder suspect sighted in your area. Suspect is considered armed and dangerous. 261 reported APB for rape suspect outstanding. Apprehend immediately. We have a 261 sexual assault in progress. Suspect exhibiting violent behavior. 211 mugging reported in vicinity. Be advised, suspect is armed with a knife or similar weapon. Mugging in progress. Be on the lookout for a 211 suspect accosting a civilian. 211 mugging at gunpoint reported in your area. Suspect is dangerous. Mugging in progress. Be advised, 211 suspect is armed and dangerous. Reports of wanted car thief operating in vicinity. Suspect may be armed. APB out for 10851 auto theft suspect. Suspect may be armed. Deal with accordingly. 207 hostage situation in progress. Suspect has a gun and is emotionally unstable. Assistance requested for 207, a standoff with officers. Suspect is armed and holding a hostage. We got a 415, disturbance of public peace on your block. Subject involved in a marital dispute. Domestic disturbance, boyfriend and live-in girlfriend exhibiting violent behavior. Code 5 on multiple suspects in vicinity. Suspects are likely armed. 415 reports received of a public disturbance. Suspects are on the run, considered dangerous. Witness reports a 211 robbery in progress. Multiple armed suspects accosting a citizen. Code 211 in vicinity. Multiple armed suspects attempting a mugging at gunpoint. Stop at all costs. 241 assault on police officers reported. Suspects resisting arrest. Backup requested. Code 415 public disturbance escalating. Officers requesting assistance against violent suspects. 415 public disturbance between two groups of subjects reported. Investigated earliest opportunity. Code 203 rioting in progress. Situation requires immediate intervention. Code 459 reports received of looting in your area. Situation escalating rapidly. Reports of looting in vicinity. Law enforcement personnel proceed to scene immediately. Code 415 reports of riot in progress. Situation is escalating rapidly. Immediate backup requested. Public disturbance in vicinity. Suspects are rioting and becoming destructive. We have a 241 officers experiencing resistance. Shots fired. Repeat. Shots fired. Officers taking heavy fire at scene of crime. Calling immediate backup. Shootout in progress reported in the area. Two rival parties engaged in street shooting. 245. Repeat. 245 shootout in vicinity. Gang warfare suspected. Code 211, robbery in progress in vicinity. Suspects are heavily armed and dangerous. May attempt a getaway. We have a Code 211, armed robbery in your area. Shots fired. Code 148, suspect refusing to stop after violating several traffic laws. Apprehend suspect. 23109, hit-and-run incident reported in vicinity. Suspect exhibiting excessive speed. 23152, reported drunk driver in vicinity causing a dangerous road situation. Reckless driver sighted in your area. Suspect appears to be joyriding in a stolen car. Code 10851, auto theft reported in vicinity. Vehicle is equipped with remote locator. Caution, suspect may be armed. APB out for an armed auto thief attempting a getaway. Recover vehicle and apprehend suspect. Code 23109, suspect linked to crime sighted in vicinity. Fleeing in vehicle, locate and apprehend. Code 5 for fugitive driver evading officers. Suspect is armed. Shots fired. Proceed with caution. Be on the lookout for gang members. Code 5, we have reports of a planned drive-by shooting in vicinity. Exercise extra vigilance. Reports received of a planned hit on unknown target by one or more suspects in vehicle. Exercise caution. Code 11352, drug dealing suspect sighted in vicinity en route to reported drug transaction. Advise tailing, then arrest all suspects involved in transaction. Code 11352, contraband dealer suspect spotted in the area in vehicle. Advise following suspect to location of illegal transaction and arresting all suspects. 647F, public drunkenness exhibited by car full of reckless suspects. Driver likely DUI. Apprehend immediately. Reports of multiple suspects joyriding in stolen vehicle. Exercise restraint and apprehending suspects. Code 10851, auto theft by multiple suspects reported. Vehicle is equipped with remote locator. Caution, suspects are professionals and are likely armed. APB out for armed auto thieves attempting a getaway. Recover vehicle and apprehend suspects. Code 23109, multiple confirmed perpetrators of Code 5 in vicinity. Fleeing in vehicle. Locate and apprehend with extreme caution. Code 5 for getaway vehicle evading officers. Multiple armed suspects have opened fire from the car. Proceed with caution. Be on the lookout for a seasoned burglar operating in your area. APB out for burglary suspect specializing in breaking and entering. Suspect may be armed. We have multiple reckless drivers in vicinity participating in exhibition of speed. Drivers must be arrested immediately. Reports received of 10851, suspects fleeing and engaging in a street race, showing blatant disregard for public safety and must be stopped. Reports received of random violence committed by an armed perp in vicinity. Apprehend at earliest opportunity. We have reports of civilian shooting by unknown suspect in vicinity. No clear description available. Reports received of random violence committed by an armed perp in vicinity. Apprehend at earliest opportunity. We have reports of civilian shooting by by unknown suspect in vicinity. No clear description available. Reports received of random violence committed by an armed perp in vicinity. Apprehend at earliest opportunity. We have reports of civilian shooting by unknown suspect in vicinity. No clear description available. Reports received of random violence committed by an armed perp in vicinity. Apprehend at earliest opportunity. We have reports of civilian shooting by unknown suspect in vicinity. No clear description available. Reports received of random violence committed by an armed perp in vicinity. Apprehend at earliest opportunity. We have reports of civilian shooting by unknown suspect in vicinity. No clear description available. Armed suspect sighted in vicinity shooting innocents at random. Suspect may be a deranged cop and must be dealt with accordingly. Civil unrest arising from random shootings in area. Armed suspect rumored to have flashed a badge and impersonated an officer. Advise the exercise of caution. APB for extremely violent suspect in area. Suspect has shot at officers and is exhibiting extremely violent tendencies and cunning. Exercise extreme caution. Bulletin for manhunt in effect. Suspect is said to be an extremely dangerous cop impersonator and may have inflicted casualties in civilian population and pursuing officers. Please respond. Over. Investigate immediately. Proceed to location. Requesting assistance. We have a 207 kidnapping of Senator Mickey from his hotel. Suspects demand equal pangender rights and are believed harmless. Stop suspect vehicle with caution. Shoot tires only. Code 415, serious public disturbance reported at the sports arena. Basketball fans causing a riot over Big Shaggy's disqualification. Diffuse the situation. We have a 203 disturbance at the Domeplex. Mob of female movie fans accosting Hollywood star Leo D'Angelo attending a premiere of his new film, That Sinking Feeling. Apprehend all unruly subjects. Code 203, action star Silvio Steele is being assaulted by displeased premiere attendees following the screening of his new film, Sore Muscles. Assist Mr. Steele and disperse the mob. A celebrity John, identified as British star Hugh Brad, is attempting a getaway upon being approached by police at Sunset Boulevard. Mr. Brad is believed to have a prostitute in his car. Exercise caution. Aim at tires only. 245, shots fired in vicinity of the Music Records Tower. Rival rappers involved in violent confrontation. Subjects are on foot. Considered dangerous. Exercise caution. 203, public disturbance in progress. Anti-video game activists at the Federal Building becoming hostile. Unruly crowd must be dispersed before situation escalates. 211, jewel store robbery on Rodeo Drive. Female crew known as the Gold Digger Sisters are fleeing the scene on motorcycles. Good luck catching them. Reports received of widespread vandalism throughout Westwood University campus by crosstown rivals. Locate and apprehend rowdy students. APB out for Elroy and Kyle Mendez, sons of murdered record producer Joseph Mendez. Suspects spotted in Beverly Hills near Elm Drive. Apprehend suspects at earliest convenience. Football star Pete Simpson is wanted in connection with the murder of his wife. The suspect was spotted driving his white SUV looking distraught. Get the peach. Reports of armed robbery ongoing at the Larry Clint building at Wilshire and La Cienega. Suspects are making away with crates of collector's issues of Clint's original Skin magazine. Extortion and public disturbance reported at 3rd Beach Promenade in Santa Monica. Panhandling performers assaulting tourists for refusing donations. Apprehend violent beggars. Dealings of ecstasy reported outside the Bolero Club on Sunset Boulevard. Several Hollywood stars may be present and under influence. Locate and apprehend the dealers. An armored transport reported hijacked at the pier carrying a week's worth of receipts. The suspects are known as the Beachcombers. Look for a convoy of SUVs and heavy resistance. Shoplifting of exotic lingerie reported at Zach 6th Avenue. Vinnie Ryder, an actress and known kleptomaniac, is at it again. Be advised, Miss Ryder is under the protection of her bodyguards. The original footage of Astro Disaster has been stolen from the Sunny Studios lot by a rabid film collector. Recover the film for the benefit of future filmmakers. The contestants of a reality show, American Celebrity, are engaged in a violent dispute outside the studio involving panel judge Paula Kabul. Disperse the celebrity hopefuls and get Paula out of the jam. Reports received of a robbery in progress at local Puma store. Suspects are armed and dangerous. A riot and looting situation has erupted at a Puma store in vicinity. Due to strong gang presence, situation must be diffused ASAP. Attention all units. Units in area come in. Active units respond. Crime alert all units. Code 45, arson suspect Flaming Eddie spotted at nearby gas station brandishing a cigarette lighter. Locate and apprehend the notorious arsonist immediately. Public disturbance reported at film location. Director Kevin McKenzie throwing a tantrum over cold coffee, assaulting cast and crew. Subject may be violent. Exercise caution. Be on the lookout for a stolen truck loaded with Activision video games. Be advised cargo is of great value. Stop the truck with minimum damage. An ambulance carrying blood supplies has been stolen from hospital grounds. The suspect is a man known as the Southside Vampire. Recover ambulance and arrest the lunatic. We have multiple females engaged in a dispute over boyfriend Brad Studd. The actor is at the scene, bruised and hysterical. Assist the star. 1041 disturbance reported stockbrokers engaged in a violent dispute outside the workplace diffuse situation. 2010-11 hit and run committed by red SUV in vicinity. Vehicle is registered under Halle Cherry, the actress. Bring the Hollywood star in for questioning. Transient beggars reported staging a fight contest for best panhandling spots. Break up the fight and apprehend any resisting subjects. 417, a disgruntled postal employee is on the loose, armed and dangerous. Subject is highly distraught following a benefits reduction to 4 weeks vacation per year. 266H, 647B, local pimp known as JJ Smooth Daddy reported berating multiple prostitutes at nearby street corner. Disturbance escalating, apprehend all suspects. Code 314, indecent exposure, lewd conduct. Adult movie being filmed in public view and without permit. Apprehend cast and crew. 187, serial killer dubbed the West Side Ripper is reported Code 5 in your area armed with a meat cleaver. Locate and apprehend immediately. Exercise extreme caution. Code 245, fashion designer Flavio Rossi seen running with scissors at upscale shopping area following the ban of his risque clothing line. Subject is unstable. Approach with caution. A large-scale armed bank robbery ongoing in vicinity believed to be the surgeon's crew. Suspects are heavily armed and are known to take hostages. Proceed with extreme caution. The famous classic muscle car Lorraine was stolen by a disgruntled stuntman during the shooting of Vigilante 8 the movie. Be advised, stolen vehicle must be recovered with minimal damage. Kidnapping of up-and-coming Hollywood actress Veronica Porter reported. The kidnapper is believed to be Miss Porter's former manager, Sly Wilcox, whom she recently fired. Rescue the starlet. 110812, hairdresser to the stars, Ricky Syburn, reported assaulting civilians and setting their hair on fire. Suspect is distraught over weak sales of his male perm product line. Apprehend subject. Disturbance at the Restaurant Row. High-profile sushi chefs are resolving their differences by way of the samurai. Apprehend the cooks. Ambulance carrying a severed male organ from a recent domestic dispute has been carjacked. The organ must be recovered ASAP to ensure successful reattachment. Time is of the essence. An illegal rooster fight tournament reported taking place in vicinity. High-stakes gambling and animal cruelty suspected. Proceed to investigate. Penitentiary transport bus 2124B suspected hijacked by third-degree murder convicts on board all lifers. Stop the bus and apprehend suspects. An FBI extortion sting involving Hollywood action star Steve Seagal and the Italian mafia just took place. During the scuffle, the actor disappeared with the Fed's ransom money. Catch him now. A suspicious car reported in your vicinity. Witnesses report a body seen inside an open trunk of a moving pink classic car. Bring driver in for questioning. Amber Alert, a freshman beauty queen, Lily Bell, was abducted from UC campus by a staff groundskeeper, Katerina Amor. The suspect is driving a red pickup truck. Reports of prostitution activity involving VD Debbie, a known carrier of multiple venereal diseases. Locate and apprehend Debbie immediately. The board members of the now bankrupt On Run Corporation are being sought on suspicion of embezzlement. They are attempting a getaway in a corporate limousine. Apprehend the crooks. 2 professional assassins are engaged in a game of cat and mouse within the city. Both are ex-CIA snipers now hired to take each other out. Locate and neutralize ASAP. A high-speed pursuit assistant requested. The suspect is a high-profile speeding offender known as the Bandit, never been apprehended. Somebody get the speed freak once and for all. A Metro bus has been hijacked by its driver and raged over a pay cut. Driver is threatening to crash the bus. Caution, passengers on board shoot tires to avoid civilian injuries. Codes 245-2103 in progress. Multiple high-class prostitutes reported engaged in a violent turf war. Shots fired. Suspects are armed and dangerous. Code 245, pop star Jacko Miguel sighted in Beverly Hills armed with a syringe. The self-proclaimed emperor of pop is assaulting civilians, injecting buttocks. Disarm suspect immediately. Code 0, militant activist known as the Karkowski triplets sighted in vicinity. The brothers are sought by the FBI in connection with domestic sabotage. Expect maximum resistance. On-road robbery gang known as X-Fury reported striking again and is Code 5 in your area. APB out on multiple modified sport coupes. Pursue and apprehend suspects. Assistance request by prison bus en route to downtown penitentiary. Bus is taking fire from civilian vehicle in pursuit. Suspects are attempting to free their gang leader, the killer dog. Heiress Patricia Durst has been reported kidnapped. Suspects are believed to be highly trained and dangerous, possibly ex-military or bounty hunters. Getaway vehicle is a white van. Shooting in vicinity. Mob triggerman Darren Deadeye Mortensen. Witness attempting assassination of real estate mogul J.P. Turner. Proceed with caution. Suspect is armed with a sniper rifle. Code 5, escaped convict known as Hungry Hector Manson evaded guards during transport and is now at large. Exercise caution. Subject is a known cannibal. Immediate assistance requested. A DEA drug bust gone bad at a nearby industrial area. DEA agents under fire by Colina's drug cartel. Backup required ASAP. Code Red, Narcotics agent cover compromised. Vital information stored in agent's Motorola cell phone has been stolen. Recover information at all costs. Director York Lucas has reported his Motorola phone stolen. The phone contains the script of York's upcoming Space Wars sequel, Arrest the Thief and Recover the Phone. 10851, carjacking at gunpoint of talk show host Jay Delano's Silver Royale Classic. Mr. Delano's Motorola car phone can be used to track the carjacker's position. Per Jay's request, retrieve the Royale with minimal damage. Tip received of a truck full of imitation Puma wear en route to a legitimate distribution outlet. Counterfeit products are defective and may cause injuries. Imitation merchandise must be seized. A riot and looting situation has erupted at a Puma store in vicinity. Due to strong gang presence, situation must be diffused ASAP.